because it's winter. I'm pretty sure many of you go through this as well, but my nails get very brittle in winter, so I make a special point to keep them extremely short during the season. I normally keep them shorter just because I spend a lot of time typing. I spend a lot of time online, essentially, and it is much better to have shorter nails so they do not break on a regular basis. However, sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I'll get that done. I'll get that done in a couple of days. Yeah, I'll clip them later. And then it's a week later. And then it's a week later, and you're like, whoops, still didn't do that. And, I kind of look like that woman from the Guinness Book of World Records that has the curled nails going all the way out. Because they grow very, very fast. I do sometimes wonder if that indicates anything. Because nails are technically dead cells, right? Does that mean that I'm dying faster than other people that have nails that don't grow? Maybe it was them that they were the real winners the whole time, Because a lot of people are like, oh, your nails grow so fast. I'm so jealous of that. Well, maybe I'm gonna die first, though. I have to immediately just get macabre in this, I suppose. But yeah, I do wonder about that, right? But yeah, we got the left hand done, my left. Moving on to the right. Pinky first. Very fancy. There we go. dirty or vice versa with the amount of white showing. I really do love like acrylics and everything along those lines, but because of, again, how much I type, and we have quite a few pans that we need to hand wash, I could get gloves, but sometimes it just seems like it's, not exactly worth it, despite the fact that they are so pretty. It's the same thing with like my makeup. I just keep it a little bit more neutral because, again, I enjoy it, but I use it in more of a utilitarian way. I adore very over-the-top aesthetic makeup, though, and I think that makeup artists are artists, truly. I think that people that try to do the whole I'm better than you because I only wear lip gloss and mascara are kind of fooling themselves. I don't wear a lot of makeup, right? But I have learned quite a bit from the people that do an entire canvas. And I will say the people that do an entire canvas face have a lot of tips and tricks that you can use even if you don't wear a lot. They're very smart with the products that they use. They're very smart and talented in general, and I think that trying to lift yourself up by pushing others down is never a good look, right? If you can only wear mascara and lip gloss and look fantastic, that is fantastic. That's wonderful for you, but no need to try and say that it's better than anyone else, right? We don't need to make ourselves look better by making others look bad. We should already look good on our own. And there is one little adage I'll say here at the end. There's one little thing that my parents always told me, and genuinely it has served me so well in life, and I do just want to pass this on to you. Obviously, if you would like it, take it with a grain of salt, of course. Take my little 2 cents with a grain of salt. If you are truly a fantastic, great person, you never need to say it. Other people will say it for you. Because that is one thing. Other people will rave about you and talk about you all the time if they truly think you are great. Okay, so I am going to stop this one here. I know that there were probably a lot of issues with this fit. I do apologize. Having to kind of change the setup. I know I look like a ghost too, but having to change the setup a little bit definitely, it threw a little bit of a wrench into everything, but I'm gonna make do. I'm gonna see if I can't figure out a way to use some things around the house for a tripod in the meantime while I'm waiting on the other one to get shipped to us. I do apologize for that, but I do have Amazon shipping, so it should be here pretty soon. But yeah, I will let you all know if you watch this far whether or not the next vid is going to be Wednesday or if it's going to be, like next week, because I have to get everything set up. Hopefully I can just do, you guys were really going to like the next vid too, but hopefully that's not like a teaser or anything, me saying that. Hopefully I can just do it. I hope that I can, because I want to deliver. I want to make sure that I'm excited about the channel, and I just don't want to lose the excitement and the enthusiasm. And this is just a